welcome back to Knitting with Metal. Tonight we are going to be finishing the bracelet, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, let's get started, like we always do, and, invite people. Well, first, let me say hello to chat, so that I actually have it. There we go. Alright. So now we are going to be inviting people. Invite. Hey. I don't want to scroll that fast. Come on. So I know that I'm kind of all over the place these past couple of weeks with my lives. Just because last week I accidentally did it on Tuesday, and then today I'm doing it on Thursday. So I've just, like last night, I had a lot of driving to do, and I really couldn't stop for the live. So, and I was driving late, so I didn't want to, I highly doubted that anyone was even on at, 12 that night, morning-ish. So I ended up doing it tonight. I was hoping to stop a little earlier, but what are you gonna do? We are inviting. I hope that I'm inviting. It would be really bad if I was what is it, curmudgeon that, instead of inviting. Play on words. Alright, so, hello. Alright, so now we are going to be, of course, continuing the inviting. Once I find that the live is up. So, hello. I see people are starting to come in. That's good. That's good. I love how I invited myself, and it doesn't come up. Like, I specifically clicked on myself. That is slightly upsetting. Alright, let's not. Let's not be repetitive here. Copy link. And groups. Hello. No, that's Jello. Hello, everyone. copy, post. So then we get some more people on here. Hello. Boop. All right. So, again, tonight we are going to be, let's just adjust this a little bit. See my hands? Yes. Okay, cool. So, tonight we are going to be continuing on our bracelet here, once I get it out. So, we're continuing on this pattern. It's very boxy. I think we're about half-ish way through. Yeah, about halfway through. So, we're going to be continuing on this. Hopefully we end up finishing it, maybe. If I actually get started. And then, maybe, if we have enough time, we will continue and add the, like, scroll, holder onto it. I'm thinking about doing just a flat sheet that rolls up. So, that was my idea, but, you know, could be terrible. I have a feeling that it's going to be terrible. It's going to be silly, but that's okay. So how's everyone else doing today? It is very hot where I am. I think I'm in Pennsylvania area. I'm not sure exactly where, but it is hot. And my air conditioner decided to just not work today at all. It works a little bit, but not like normally I would like set it up to where it's blasting so that it's super cold in here, and then I turn off my truck for, you know, noise reasons, and then you know, let it heat up from there so that by the time I'm ending my hour, I'm not, you know, I might start sweating by the end of the hour. Now, I'm already sweating, so hooray! So, this pattern is literally, you take two, and then you put another two connected to it, so you just loop that through. Here's another one. And then you take those two. Hello! Hi, Lucy. You got another one. And then you just fold them. So you split them and fold them side to side. And then you open up these ones. And you just take another loop and put it through the middle of those. It's a fairly easy pattern, but it looks really cool because it looks like it's a snake. I wish I had smaller or different sized, rings, so then I can make a snake head. But I cannot do that because I do not have different sized rings. So, wah, wah. But yeah, it's hot. I definitely am not a fan of heat, but what are you gonna do? Because I can't open up my windows either, because, noise pollution of other trucks. And then I plan on, I'll probably turn on my truck after to let it at least cool down maybe a little bit. I don't know. This is not working very well. But, because I need to video for this week's episode for the Pendragon's Twisted Metals. So, I've got a lot of work to do tonight. But that's alright. I freaking, of course, I ordered the stuff to start the amulet project, the pendant project. I ordered it. I finally did it. Procrastination and everything. And it freaking comes in the day that I leave. After I've already left. So, yay! I think, so basically I'm going to be practicing on cutting, shells and putting them into bezels. So that's what I'm going to be doing this week. And then next week I should be starting on the amulet, which again, that has, I think, 6 stones that I need to, it's either 6 or 7, that I need to make bezels for, and then set into the actual piece. So, other than the cutting part, which, I mean, I need practice cutting anyways, but, the putting it into a bezel, cutting out the base, and then soldering the actual sides, it'll be good practice for those, because they're going to be, like 3mm, 5mm, very, very tiny. So I might do, I don't know what I'm going to do for the actual bezel part, but I'll figure it out. I'll need to, at least, once we're done here, because that's when I need to start on that. But yeah, so far this week's going pretty well. Hopefully all of you are doing good as well. All y'all acting like I'm from the South. Not even. I don't even go that far south. Like, Georgia, I think, is the farthest south I go. So apparently there's a hurricane or something, tropical storm, uh, heading up Florida way, I think. I just heard about that. I think right now it's classified as a tropical storm. I think it's gonna, according to the news anyways, it's supposedly going to uh, only get up to like category 1 or something like that. Hello! Wow. There's a lot of people coming on here. That's great. In case anyone just started watching, this is, of course, Knitting with Metal. Welcome. I decided that naming it Knitting with Metal would be appropriate because knitting and chainmail both use patterns, and they're both really slow. So, there you go. Hello. Yeah, there's actually people coming on that I know, that I'm noticing that I know, and that's cool. So we are making a bracelet, as you can see. I noticed that this doesn't really... I'm trying to get it so you guys can like see my hands and see what I'm working on, without cutting off my head. Because it's already bad enough that sometimes I end up talking to myself. But if I'm talking to myself and I'm a disembodied head... Disembodied head? No. Disheaded body? Beheaded body. That one. Then it would just be weird. I feel. That is just me. And frankly, I need something to look at, you know? I mean, it might just be my ugly mug, but it's a lot better than talking to no one and also literally seeing no one. I get to see my own facial expressions. That's always fun. Everyone's like, oh no, we're slowly seeing Patrick go into psychosis. No, it's fine. So, just to recap, as you can see, so we're gonna put a ring through those two. I liked it, so, you know. Yes, I made sure that I got that song stuck in your guys' head. So, putting the 2 in. So now we have those 2. So now we grab another 2. And we put those through the top loop. You can stop at any time, Mr. Throat. Mr. Throat. So now we got the 2. We got 2 links at the bottom, 2 links at the top. Hello. Don't fall. Then we split them apart, fold them back, and put another loop in. Loop in, no! Franeno, mi amigo, porque... My wife loves when I do that. She finds it extremely funny. So yeah, hopefully we get this done. Kind of hopefully. Because again, I mean, this was just off the fly. Just something I thought, oh, hey, I can just do a bracelet that has like a, a secret note thing on it. You know, because everyone writes with paper and pen nowadays, right? That's how we pass notes nowadays still, right? It's not. But yeah, so that was my idea. I'm not sure if I'm still going to be doing it, just because I'm not sure how this will work out, but as you can see, we're almost done. I definitely do not like heat. Nuh-uh. Between that and losing air pressure, they need to they need to fix this truck up a bit before I go out again. But yeah, how is everyone else doing? Comments are fairly slow tonight. That's alright. But y'all don't have to be shy. There I go again. Doing the y'all. But it's true. You guys don't have to be shy. I try to read out the comments. A, it gives me something to talk about because, of course, I don't plan anything to talk about. So, literally everything is off the top of my head. Like, I just finished, Black Butler. I think season 1, probably, most likely. Um, Ending was weird. Ending was weird. If you don't know what Black Butler is, it's an anime. I don't know by who, but basically, the butler is a summoned demon. So there's that. It's fairly good. Like I said, the ending's weird, but I don't know if anyone's seen it or plan to see it. It is fairly good. I've been having a hard time trying to find things to watch. At least on the anime side. Just because I've gone through most of them a couple of times at this point. Like I just finished Hunter x Hunter. It's another one that I just finished. I got up to like season 3 of Naruto until they started doing sub and not dub. Because I listen to it kind of like an audiobook. So that's what I do for fun. I listen to shows. So I can't really watch the sub ones because that would require me to actually watch and read, and I can't do that while driving. So unless I somehow learn Japanese, which I mean it's possible, but probably not going to happen. I'm not going to be, unfortunately, watching anywhere past season 3. And it's really weird. They started off like you start off season 3 and then you get like 15 episodes in, maybe. And then it goes, oh, now it's all sub. Oh, thanks. I just got into the season. Now I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if that's a Netflix exclusive type thing. Although I know Hulu does it on a few of their shows. But there's, I think, normally, once you get to like season 2, it switches over to sub only. I can watch the sub shows, but then I wouldn't be here with you guys. Because, again, I would need to be watching while I'm stopped. And I've got too much to do when I'm stopped. I mean, I ended up stopping around, I think, 8:30. I went to go grab something to eat. I I ate and chugged a whole Arizona, one of the big bottles, and then I started my live stream with you guys. So that took me nearly an hour to get everything set up and me fed. So again, we're working on this bracelet. I think we're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done. Of course, I need to then, once we finish this, I'm going to be switching up the design and doing a flat cylinder, basically, that folds out, I guess. I'm going to need to add string to it or something. But I'm not sure if that's going to be happening on this live. And I'm starting to think that I'm going to need to, I'm starting to think that I need to drop the lives down to 30 minutes instead of an hour. Just because I have noticed that once it gets around 30, 45 minutes, everyone just starts dropping off. New people come on, but I don't know what the percentages are. And unfortunately, I can't really, I don't know if what, the number at the top, whether or not that's even remotely true. So, I mean, potentially, I think it is, but there are times that I know someone's watching, but, like, their face doesn't come up. So, like, that happens quite often, actually. I've seen, like, only, like, one or two that are shown that they're watching up over here. Alright. Okay, it's almost done. I want to get it long enough to where I can roll it on and off. So, what even time is it? So we're at the halfway mark. On top of the fact that after 30 minutes, I start just rambling. There's no, I stop being able to know what to talk about because I've already talked about everything. Yeah, I just need to start talking slower. No, that'd be silly. Hello, everybody. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me. It sounds like Dory trying to speak whale. I'm a sloth person. Do you know what I don't understand? Hello. Hey, no falling. Another show I've watched, and it's pretty good, is the Beast Stars. But there's one thing that bugs me. Well, there's a few things that bug me with that show, but one thing that really pops out is that, like, you get introduced to this world. Okay, it's all animals as humans. That's okay. That's simple. They're all animals. They're animals, but they walk upright and whatever. So you get introduced to this world. Okay, carnivores eat herbivores. Blah blah blah. And all the animals are, for the most part, and this is what confuses me, for the most part, sized correctly. So, like, mice will be down on the floor. They're still bipedal, but they're they're down on the floor because they're small. Wolves and dogs are medium-ish size. Eagles, again, medium-ish size. But then you get the chicken episode. So the chicken episode is basically this chicken who is like super into her eggs, which is kind of weird, but again, it's a weird show. And apparently I put 3 rings on here. See, that's how bad it is. It distracts me. But yeah, so the chicken episode is literally this chicken trying to, like, make sure that her eggs are all good, and she sells them to the school, whatever. So the thing that bugs me is that this chicken is the same size, like at tallness, the same size as the wolf character. So when the bunny is down on the floor, like they're supposed to be, they're small animals. I mean, they're about, in the show, they're about like waist high, I would say. The chickens over here are hulking. I just find that weird. Even though chickens and rabbits are basically the same size-ish, like I would categorize them as the same size, but apparently for this episode they needed to be bigger. Don't know why. And I'm not the only one. I saw it on YouTube or whatever, that other people are confused about that episode as well. But I see that there is only one person watching, so 2 people watching. So we're gonna stop that line of conversation because I went on a rant. Between the heat and just I mean, you can't really plan these things out either. Because sometimes you go through everything. And then you're done. You're like, now I got 15, 20 minutes left. And I went through everything that I planned out. I mean, I'm sure, there are shows and whatnot that do the live streaming probably a lot better than me. Most, I mean, not even a probably. They definitely do it better than me because like I said, I don't really plan out what I'm going to be saying. It's all ad lib. But I try to be informative about what I'm doing. And I try to make it entertaining. And that's all I can really do. So we start out with the 2. Now we're putting 2 more in. We're looping those into that one. So now we have 4. And then we literally just split these 2. Bring them down. Then split these 2 so that it opens up and you can see the 2 that you just put in. And then you put it through. Like I said, it's a very simple pattern. And it looks really cool. It's very boxy, but it looks really cool when it's like moving. Is that wide enough that I'll be able to take it off my wrist? I don't know. My wrists are huge. But yeah, if you are just joining in, welcome. This is Knitting with Metal. Right now we're making a bracelet. I'm trying to make it a secretive bracelet. It's potentially going to hold notes and stuff. But I don't know if we're getting to that tonight. We might be. But like knitting, chainmail is slow. So I welcome you, and I hope that you're enjoying. earlier I was talking about anime, but seeing how the majority of people decided to leave at that point, I'm going to restrain. But apparently I got so caught up, I accidentally put 3 rings uh, onto one of the loops. Distracted. That's how it happens, though, sometimes. Sometimes you just space out. Especially if you've done the pattern like 100 times. Can I take this off yet? I don't think I can. I'm trying to get it long enough where I can, like, just slide it on and off of my wrist. But with about 15 minutes left, that means that I'm probably not going to get to the scroll holder. That's alright, that just means that I know what I'm doing next week. I think if that doesn't take me the entire time, I might drop these down to 30 minutes, just because of watch time, and especially with how late I've been having to go. I mean, it's already almost 10:30. I want to go to bed. I can't, because I need to work still, but, you know. Trying to build up that motivation. Kind of get sucked away by this, but both of them together get me kind of scheduled. But yeah, hopefully you guys like these. You know, if you do, there's a chat or a comment section, whatever you want. It's cool. People be getting shy. That's alright. That's how I am too. I rarely talk in the comments on YouTube. I try to, because apparently well, not apparently, it does. It kind of gets your name out there, because if you comment and then someone sees you commenting, they'll either comment or they'll click on you, so see, like, if you have a page or whatever. So yeah, I need to do that a little bit more, but again, I need to make sure that my time management is a little bit better than it has been this week, and even last week. Last week was actually just a mistake. That I thought it was Wednesday. I did not realize that it was only Tuesday. But this week I just ended up stopping late last night, later than even tonight. And I just didn't want to do that to you guys, because I know everyone's got, lives. They can't just be watching something at 10 o'clock at night. Like, even now is too late for me. But I need to do it to keep my schedule up. So, and it was a decent turnout tonight. I think, anyways. I think we had like 15 to 19 people, something like that at one point. That's not something to scoff at, so thank you all for joining me. Alright. So I want to be wearing this before I go. And it is coming up on that time. So I think we're going to be connecting So I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to make this I'm trying to make it seamless so that you don't see where it ends or begins. I think that's kind of a really cool look. Okay. So as you can see, these both are in the center, and this is now the connector. Get that through. Close it up. There's the bracelet. And apparently I did not make that seamless. What did I do wrong? Oh well. Still looks good, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, time is definitely coming up. So, I hope that you all enjoyed this episode of Knitting with Metal. Hopefully I see you all next week. If you liked this episode, hit the like button. And if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you'll get notified whenever I put out a video. I try to do 2 videos a week. My Pendragon's Twisted Metals, that's on Sunday. And then, of course, this episode, the Knitting with Metal, I try to do it on Thursday, but again, this week has been kind of wonky. So, hopefully you all enjoyed, and like I said, I hope that I see you all next week, and have a wonderful evening.